Welcome back, and I just went ahead and ended the turn before I started the video, and I actually had no messages this turn, so that's very interesting. Well, it just kind of is what it is, though. So let's go ahead and construct a building. No, let's go ahead and get up here and... Why would I not claim this throne while I was standing right there? Wow, I am so out of it today. So let's go ahead and begin site searching. Obviously, I'm not just kind of an idiot, I'm a complete idiot. So let's go ahead and construct another palisades. Honestly, I could probably stop building palisades right now. I basically have the infrastructure I need for the nation overall. Putting one right here and right here might be about it. I'm probably just going to keep spamming them because I don't really see any reason I should just not just keep spamming them. The AI is not really going to be able to do anything about it. So, well, I'm basically just going to play very, very defensively for a very long portion of the game, and that's kind of how I'm going to hang on to all this land with lots and lots of palisades. I think I am pointing out at least the thing that I absolutely despise about this nation. I know I didn't mention it yet, but if you have not noticed, I'm having to in goes to the next commander without an order a lot, to try to figure out which guys actually have orders, because I'm having to move soothsayers all around. Now this is not a micro hell like, say, the damn free spawn nations are in this game, but it is actually a pretty bad micro hell. Definitely not the worst, but you know, it could always be better. So that looks pretty solid. Alright, so how's the battle go? I got my arrow catcher up here. Hopefully he doesn't run away. Let's go ahead and turbo. Oh my god, I don't have blessing set with this guy. Oops. Big oops. Hopefully I don't lose a lot of sacreds right here. It's very nice to have them in the game for a while. Because they're with the, you know, the Water 9 Bless, they're very durable. How many did I lose? I lost one due to my stupidity. Alright, children disappearing at night. Unrest and magic. Sucks. Do I happen to have anybody here? No, I don't. Okay. So what I'll probably want to do is I'm going to want to have somebody up here to be ready to move these at a moment's notice. So I want you to move to here. And you're going to move over there as well. Going to go ahead and get another palisades going. Can't afford another palisades this turn. We do actually need to go ahead and get some other site searchers, though. Maybe not the worst idea in the world. Let's cut that down by one. So here is why I really do kind of hate this nation. Because it is a ridiculous pain in the ass. Oh, there's Ulm. Okay, it's kind of where I thought they would be at. So I don't actually have the gold to start a fort here or here this turn, which kind of sucks, but I'll have it shortly, so not a big deal. Making sure all my forts are actually recruiting, which they're not. Okay, so basically, like I said, you have a fort with the full infrastructure, and then you have the satellite forts, which are within one turn's movement. So basically, if I put this right here, this is a major fort. These are all satellites off of it. Then I'm going to drop a major fort right here. This, are going, and maybe this one, are all satellites. I can send this troop either direction I want, depending where I think I might need the mages in the north or on the western border. Then I'm going to drop a fort right here with full infrastructure as well. And basically this, and possibly this if I want it to, can go ahead and reinforce this south and eastern flank. And I don't know why I'm building palisades here, because this is not where I want one. That's kind of 600 gold wasted. I can still produce mages here. They just got to walk 2 turns to anywhere, which is not optimal, because I can't reinforce and defend it correctly either. It's just one of those things where it's like, well, my bad, I got a little overboard there. Honestly, the AI should probably be going to war with me shortly. Is that going to finish up next turn? No, that's got forever to go. That's actually pretty bad. Pretty terrible. So we've got another site searcher ready to rock and roll. Speaking of site searching, always make sure your site searchers are set to retreat. You don't want to get them killed because they get ambushed. So just put them on retreat in the very back and just watch where you walk them to. I'm really expecting Tanir and Irog to go ahead and go at me very shortly. So we've already found one, a Wolf Oak, single nature gem, pretty damn good. 4 nature gems there. And again, not a very good event. Why are you not recruiting this turn? Did I run out of gold or something? Did I just not tell you to do it? Okay, and basically, since nobody will be able to take this for a while, I'm just going to throw my Pathless guys at it because I don't want to pay upkeep on them. Okay, so Ulm will probably be right in this little area right there. I only have enough for 1 fort this turn, and I'm wanting to put down 1, 2, 3 forts. Well, hate to say it, but this one's going to take priority because I'm planning on putting a lab in this province. Speaking of, I really need to drop a lab right now. I don't quite have the gold for it. I wish I could get a damn gold event. I've got the luck 3. Come on, game. Cut me a break here. What the hell are you doing? Run up here. So I finished another fort. So let's go ahead and start spamming these guys out here as well. Oh, you just need to wait. Actually, I want to grab up all these troops because I am a little nervous about TNN. They're looking kind of a little hungry at my borders there. So let's go ahead and put a few troops there. Just try to dissuade them. Probably not going to work. And I might as well just start moving these guys towards my capital because I'm a little ways away from being able to put my lab in there. I'll just go ahead and site search since I'm just standing around anyways with my finger up my rear. Oh, speaking of finger up my rear, there is the double nature. Now I need a water version. Battle, oh yeah, that's right, I just threw a guy at this. So, here is the monolith. He's got 200 hit points, he's got 34 protection, 17 magic resistance, 30 morale, not that he can really move anyways. Doesn't really have any attack or defense skill, but, you know, 5 earth, 5 astral, 5 nature. Wow, he doesn't have any gems? That's really odd. Huh. But not only that, we got all these really hard to kill 75 hit point watchers down here. Really, the rest of this doesn't matter. I just can't take out basically any of those without getting just shafted non-stop, and that's something I don't want. Fire gems, air gems, and earth gems, good. Come on, lots of earth gems. I would love to be able to empower somebody in the relatively near future. And we happen to have gotten another another double nature, which is nice, because now I can start site searching from 2 directions. And we got another no pathless guy. Let's go ahead and make sure you are set to retreat on the back foot there. Okay, you just head up that direction. And now we're going to start spamming out soothsayers here. No. Actually, I'm going to build a lab instead of another fort this turn. That way I can just start moving all of these guys into there. So let's go ahead and take a peek at Tanir Narog and see what they are up to. Because they're really looking at my borders pretty heavily. Probably not the greatest sign in the world for me overall. So a temple's really going to cost me pretty heavily. You know what? Let's just go ahead and get this for an extra dom checks first. You just stand around for 1 turn, because I'm going to have you start doing something shortly. Honestly, I want guys in some of my major recruitment centers to be able to shift guys around when I want to shift them around. So I'll have that fort done next turn, which is good. I should probably check my research this turn. Again, we're not even going to bother watching the battles because I'm just throwing pathless guys away. More earth gems, very good. 12 earth gems. Alright, so I'm getting close to the empower, which is going to be pretty damn good for me. Oh man, maybe I should have thought about throwing a lab in here so I could have gotten an earth version and started trying to get some earth gems. Well, a little late to be thinking of that now, huh? And this is basically how you explode the research with this nation overall. You just have to not get wiped out in the meantime, and that is a fairly important part of the nation. So let's go ahead and drop all of these off to you, and then we're going to head back up here. You know what, why don't you just start running around? Oh, see, now they've got a fort on my border. No bueno. I probably won't be able to get forts into these positions then. I can actually defend this, so I could probably get one here. How is my research doing, by the way? Almost there. Good. So, maybe... Well, I've already got candles there. Preaching's not going to do me any good. Let's go ahead and claim this Throne of Ascension. That's going to actually give me more gold. Where do I want guys down here? That's a terrible fort. Why would I have put one right there? I should have looked at... I should never even taken this piece of property. Or at the very least, just not put a damn fort there. So let's go ahead and site search. Research. And we got a water version. I'm actually getting really lucky. Wouldn't count on this all the time to pick up the versions you need like this. Sometimes it's a real pain in the ass. And there's Ulm. So we now know where everybody's at. And it looks like they've actually made landfall up here, which is good. And that's why that's a terrible area, man. You're going to get sandwiched by the damn AI down there. Oh, so we got another fort that's went up. So, again, continue spamming out more guys. For the moment, just hide and wait. I really want to get a fort in at least this one here. Not sure I can do it, though, without basically losing a very good position somewhere else. So we're going to go ahead and put in a palisades right here. Just to try to dissuade the AI a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and throw in a little province defense. I'm not going to go crazy with it. I really need to actually start getting some temples up as well. I have very good skills, and I want to take advantage of them. Probably something like that will be what I'm aiming for. You know, A gold event is basically due by now. I can't believe I still haven't gotten one. Okay, so I've got the Throne of Winter, unexpected event, more gems. So the world's getting colder due to the Throne of Cold, and there's a battle in Mariupol Cliffs or whatever. Okay, can we see what they all have here? That's what I wanted to see. Good job. So what do we have? Attack skill 3, water 6, undying 7. I don't know the nature and death. I always forget what they are. This is going to be like a death 6 or 7 build. Not terribly effective though. So it's really all we wanted to know out of that situation. Did you guys buy mercenaries too? No, that's just actual regular troops you have. Oh, come on, get this Palisades done. Quick style, guys. See, now I'm a little nervous. If I put a Palisades up here, there's a good chance that my opponent can snipe it, and that is something I really don't want happening. Same thing over here, because I don't have anybody protecting this flank at all. So there's a very good chance that the AI can snipe my damn fort. And spending 600 gold on nothing is not my favorite thing to do in the world. You know what? I've already got one water version. I'd like a little bit more gold here, so we're going to turn them off. Probably should have done that last turn. I've already site searched this. Did I happen to tell you to retreat? No, I didn't. Alright, so I've seen pretty much enough of the world. There's nothing more I can really learn with my scouts, minus who's at war and who's not. So we're going to go ahead and hang out and wait, because these are basically my centers, where I'm going to produce my troops, my mages, my good mages anyways. Three months remaining, so I really want to keep her there. Let's go ahead and crank up as many as I can get out of here, because before these wars go down, I'd like to get some troops here defending. Do I just want to go ahead and just do it anyways? Oh, if that gets sniped, I'm going to be pissed, but fortune favors the bold. So we're going to go ahead and say that I am bold and not an idiot. Which, yeah, you know, I might be an idiot, so I'm not going to stand on ceremony here. It's water death. Okay, so that's what I thought. I knew it was 2 water. I couldn't remember the secondary pathing on it, though. They're not bad. They're just not going to really provide me with anything. I guess I can use them to get a double water site searcher, as I'm planning on putting a lab here anyways. You head back up here. You know what, why don't you just go ahead and look around, see what we can find. Oh my god, these are... That's going to really piss me off right there. Sure, I'll just keep you here because that is actually going to be a recruit. This is probably a pretty bad recruitment center, actually. I don't have a lot of resources right here. This actually has a fair number of resources. This has got 117? Really? I'm actually kind of surprised about that. Where are you at? Head over to the swamps then. Alright, so I should basically expect AI war with the AI anytime now. Actually, we've made it much farther than what I should have. But I'm still going to just continue pushing my luck. We found an enchanted tomb. Very, very, very good. Extensive bureaucracy, -10. And the Throne of Cold is still going. So we've got 1 death gem here. And here is the fun of playing this nation. I just get to go through these guys all the time, just like I'm having a ton of fun. Which, honestly, this is not a ton of fun. I'm not a big fan of sitting here microing this type of gameplay down. And that's kind of a major part of this nation if you want to take advantage of its strengths. You're a pathless guy, so why don't we send you up there to go suicide? Oh, I can't move him. I'm not recruiting anybody here. I actually need to get a lab up. I'd rather have some more guys on this border. I've already got a huge stack of soothsayers there at least. So let's go ahead and construct a temple. And that's going to be the end of the turn. I keep getting the butterflies each turn because I'm wondering, you know, are we there yet? Is this what I'm going to see? And this is fairly good news, watching TNN and Ulm fight, because that means that they're not going to really generally bother me. So, magic beans suck. I'll go ahead and look at these guys real quick. Actually, these are Lamias. These aren't actually terrible. I thought these were going to be the little gnomes. The Lamia is still not terribly great. They do have a life drain attack, but defense skill of 9 and protection skill of 5 means they're wearing a paper bag. They're basically garbage overall. Do they cost me upkeep, though? 0 gold a year, so they're not like the gnomes and cost upkeep. That's actually not all that bad, then. No, we're going to go ahead and bring those to my fort. Oh, you guys are thinking about it, aren't you? Alright, so I'm going to start producing some troops everywhere because I don't want to be caught with my pants completely down. So go ahead and build a lab. Just site search it for the turn since you're just standing there anyways. I wanted to get a temple up here this turn, but I can't quite afford to do it right this moment. So it's going to have to take another turn. We do want to get in position to get the rest of my... Oh my god. That's actually a little worrying that they have that many. They can just spam out units, though. Am I really surprised at it overall? Probably not. Oh my god, did I ever hit my research? I hit it a while ago, didn't I? Yes, I did. Alright, so I really need to push for Conjuration 4, Light of the Northern Stars, and Construction 2, Clam of Pearls. You're going to notice right here, I have no Astral Pearls. So, I really need Clam of Pearls. Which means I really need a Water Nature Mage to cast that as well. Well, worry about one thing at a time here. I'm actually pretty nervous Yomi's going to war with me right here. I don't have anything within just a couple turns, and this is not going to be able to cut it. If I lose it temporarily, I lose it temporarily. It will only be temporarily, though. It's just a little hard to get all your borders situated out, especially when you're doing nothing but building a bunch of damn forts like I'm doing. I'm really expecting a war with Yomi. Wow, I didn't actually get one. Okay, so I need 215 here. I'm going to need 200 here. That's exactly what I need. And then we're going to throw the rest into enchantment. And I don't really want to mess with it any more than that because that's pretty damn close. So, Glen of Verdant Greenery, another nature gem. And we found a maze, actually. There's an astral pearl, finally. Good, good. And 6 nature gems. So, even though you didn't find anything, I don't care. You need to go home because I need clams of pearls. Lots of clams of pearls. So I think everybody can see why people like this, because research does win you games. You just have to understand that you just got to spam the absolute piss with a lot of your units in order to get what you need. Otherwise, you're just kind of not taking advantage of what is the national, basically, strength of the nation overall. Looks like he's got some mercs there. Alright, so we finished our fort here. Let's go ahead and start spamming. Oh, wow, I'm out of gold. Yeah, we're going to take these down to reasonable numbers then. I'm not recruiting any here, apparently, so let's do that. And how many am I spamming up here? Bring that down to a reasonable number as well. So, something like that. And then we're just going to wonder if we're ever going to get a gold event. I'm like 3 years in, and no gold events yet. We'll just go down here to defend this. It should, well, it'll be up this turn even if they do attack it. They can't do anything about it. Alright, so that's the end of that. And I'm sorry, everybody, that this is a boring Let's Play, but this is the strength of the nation. This is why people say go Magic 3. Because I am beating the absolute piss out of the AI. In basically the research category, and not just by a little bit. Meaning I can hit all of my late game stuff faster than it can. And in fact, if other players were playing the game, I would be hitting all of my late game stuff long before them as well. The fact that I haven't been mauled at this point, and I've been able to literally just throw forts everywhere, has worked out pretty good in my advantage, but don't expect this to be a very great representation of what you think you might see overall. We've only got one. We need one province defense in all these. Do I have... Let's just check it right here. You can just change it right here if you want, which is pretty great. And the other thing I will say that's pretty fantastic about their fort spam, I'm not going to actually throw all this into PD, but you're going to notice that all of your PD are archers, which means it's actually pretty damn good PD overall. Oh, no, wait, I don't want to keep all that. Go back to 1. There we go. So, I think this is a good place to go ahead and cut it. I'm sorry it's been a slow playthrough. In all honesty, if I'm going to win the game, it's going to continue to be a slow playthrough, because I'm basically just going to take defensive positions with these 3 mages that can basically defend any part of my kingdom within 1 turn. Obviously, this is not exactly 1 turn within movement range, nor is this, but all the rest of these I can literally bounce and hit from my 3 major areas. If this was not a 221 income farmland, I would never fort this. I did fort it because it is that, but generally speaking, and this was just an idiot mistake on my part. I'm not going to pretend it was anything else. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time.